Welcome to another episode of Before and After featuring Raina and Sally.
Hello.
Today's episode features
We're doing
David Cornsweet.
in James Gunn's Superman, a movie that we have been very excited about.
I cried when I saw his costume. I cried when I saw the dog. I cried everything I saw.
So to put this in perspective for the listeners at home, between the two of us, Raina is the way bigger DC fan. And this was supposed to be our celebration that Raina's oral surgery had gotten done, and unfortunately that got delayed. But pre-celebration.
Yeah, that's next
So we're both huge fans of James Gunn. We've loved what he has done with the DC characters so far. The Suicide Squad was absolutely phenomenal. Both seasons, I should say both seasons. The second season isn't out yet. First season of Peacemaker was great. Creature Commandos was
A+.
A+. So now we're seeing...
Honestly, him greenlighting the anime was a good idea.
Yeah, so now we're doing Superman. He's got to go a little bit, I think this is going to be James Gunn a little outside his normal comfort zone, because Superman is not a character that you can be, as tongue-in-cheek with, but there's a bunch of characters around him that you can do that with, so...
Yeah, his favorite food is apple pie.
This is an aggressively sincere character.
He's a mama's boy and loves apple pie.
Mm-hmm. As he should be.
What I'm about to say is going to be very crass, and something that I look forward to at Superman films, because it's a very, very important part of Superman that Zack Snyder just didn't understand.
Lay it on me.
No one's seat is supposed to be dry at the end of a Superman scene.
Hell yeah.
Because Clark is supposed to get you there.
I don't disagree. I think you're 100% correct in that.
I've only seen 2 other live-action Superman films that ever came close to this. And let me tell you, I got called a cunt for liking one.
Yeah. Superman Returns is, in my opinion, pretty underrated. We're big fans of that one. Maybe if there's interest, I'll do a video where I'm talking about Superman Returns and why I think it's great, even though both the director and the Lex Luthor are certifiably terrible people. Mm-hmm. Demonstrably, certifiably terrible people.
Mm-hmm. But, quite seriously, Superman should turn you on. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. Or whatever you are. I'm a non-binary. And I'm Demi. He should.
That's fair. I think David Cornsweet I think he really looks the part. I can't wait to see how he plays it. I really want to see how their Lois is, because...
I'm excited to see a guy who can do both Clark and Superman as effectively as Brandon Routh did it.
No shade at Margot Kidder. I don't think anyone has played Lois as well as the cartoons have. I'm looking at the My Adventures with Superman version. I'm looking at the Dana Delaney version from the animated series. I don't know if anyone has done it as well as the cartoons have, and so I'm going to be really harsh on their Lois. I really need a good Lois Lane. Lois is one of those great characters.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, because he's so good in The Great, and
he's so good at being a bad guy.
The trailers make it look like he's going to be channeling that Peter energy.
So
yeah.
I'm reminding everyone here that I don't watch trailers that don't come across my way naturally.
Yeah.
So I don't seek them out, and I don't let you show them to me if they come across your feed instead of mine.
Indeed.
So I don't look up any of the promotional material. I don't look up anything, because that way I don't have mixed expectations.
You try to go in as blind as you can.
I try to go in as blind as I can so that my expectation is the ground.
But you did watch the clip of Krypto and the Robots.
Yes, I did. And I cried. I was crying the whole time. The whole clip, I was crying. Because that's just the comic.
It extremely all-star coded. Like, James...
So I can confirm, I was crying.
James announced that All-Star was an inspiration. You can absolutely tell. I'm ecstatic to see this. I'm ecstatic to see this take. I'm ecstatic that they're drawing from that, because I'm rereading All-Star right now because I needed that vibe. And dear God, is that a good comic?
I'm excited to see his pants back.
The trunks matter. They absolutely matter. They're a huge part of what makes the costume good. Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry, people who say that the trunks don't fit, you're wrong.
They break it up.
You're just even from just a color, like, costume design perspective, you're objectively wrong. The trunks need to be there. They break up the blue. It's important. This is just something I've been really excited for. I want this movie to be enjoyable. I love Superman. You and I are both wearing... You got your Silver Age Superman shirt on.
Yeah, and you got your Bronze Age Superman shirt on.
Uh-huh. So we're in the zone. We're big fans of Superman.
Ignore the car noises. We're in a parking lot.
We're in a parking lot.
We had to move outside because inside was too loud.
It was way too loud. So, I don't know. I don't feel like we have to further explain our Superman bona fides. I think we've made it pretty clear we love this character. We love DC Comics and those characters, and I want to see them done well. And after seeing what James Gunn has done with, like, C-list characters like Bloodsport or Peacemaker, I can't wait to see him try his hand at the big guns, like Superman.
Hey, D-listers like The Bride.
Yeah, the D-listers like literally anyone who has appeared in Creature Commandos, frankly. I think the biggest profile character in that was Clayface.
Yeah.
Like...
yeah, and Rick Flag.
It was Rick Flag Sr., though, so it's not even the Rick Flag.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So
Amanda Waller.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Okay, so like Waller and Clayface were your big...
Yeah. But really, truly, my bar is the ground. It is apparently very hard to clear that bar when it comes to Superman. And from what I've seen so far, it's miles above that bar. And,
I like Henry Cavill. It sucks that I think his best Superman performance was in Zack Snyder's Justice League, because it was easily the strongest performance he gave as Superman, but I don't know that it's worth sitting through a 4-hour slog like that.
Yeah.
It was an okay viewing experience. I would never go to a theater to see that. That's just not happening.
Mm-hmm. I want to be proud of being a Superman fan again.
Same. I want to
not be embarrassed by a character who I've loved since I was a kid.
I'm already seeing people cheering and embracing the parts of Superman I like, primarily that he's a nice guy who does things because he's nice. And I know that shouldn't be a high bar to clear, but it's a high bar to clear.
It's a high bar for Batman to clear, come on.
But, and, it's especially frustrating because it's like, we don't have room, we can't do, the classic Superman, that's too cheesy. And it's like, yeah, but you already have Homelander, you have Omni-Man, you had Brightburn, another thing James Gunn worked on, and then you had Zack Snyder's Superman. Let's just do regular Superman again. The CW did it on that live-action show, and it was wonderful. My Adventures with Superman is wonderful. Let's do that with the movies.
Guys, corny Superman is where it should be.
Superman is a corny... People even forget the 70s movie.
That's the setup for his costume in the story.
People also forget...
Don't I look ridiculous in this, Mom? Yes, but people will know it's you.
And again, people forget in the 70s movie, like, everyone gets so caught up in some of the famous imagery, they forget that a big part of that movie is that everyone in it is a jaded 70s movie character except for Clark Kent.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have the scene where you're introduced to the Daily Planet people, they're talking about sexual assaults and stuff. It's really depressing. And then this corny guy comes in. That's always what this has been about. The original movie is actually pretty dark. It just has a cheesy protagonist, and that's why it's so good.
And then I'm gonna quote my grandma here to finish off this before.
Uh-huh.
There's no use being crabby right now. Crabby all the time during your life.
Hell yeah, Grandma.
Enjoy it. And have fun with it.
Well,
So we'll see you on the flip side.
We'll see you on the flip side. Looking forward to seeing you guys on there.
So we just got out of the theater of Superman. And I'm gonna tell you that I cried through 60% of the film.
Yeah, you were sobbing.
And, like, my eyes hurt because I couldn't breathe through the credits because I was crying through the credits. And, like, it was very hard for me to talk.
Happy tears, though, for the VR.
Incredibly happy tears.
They knocked it out of the goddamn park. Like, seriously.
I'm still tearing up.
Rightfully so. I don't even know where to
I think that's just our review.
If you have any love for this character,
if you want to see Superman be Superman, this is it.
And if you're in need of some hope, some positivity, some good right now, do yourself a favor and go see this movie. It's only about 2 hours. Just do yourself a favor and go out and see it, okay?
Support your local theater, please.
Yeah, go to your nearest movie theater, buy your tickets, get some concessions or something. Just go enjoy this. This is 2 straight hours of reminding me that humans are actually pretty damn cool sometimes. And I needed that right now.
James Gunn, thank you.
Thank you, James Gunn. You nailed it again.
Keep on sparking.
In the free world.
Welcome to another episode of Behind...
Did you almost say Behind the Bastards?
Yeah.
Okay.